What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Frank Small channel. Today I'm gonna talk to you about E85 Octane, and give you my advice or my review in about if you should tune your car with E85. What's the benefit, what's the pros, and what's the cons about tune your car with E85. In my case, it's been pretty good, but it all depends. It's not always perfect. I decided to make this video because when I was thinking about my car with the E85, there wasn't much content that I can find about, let's say, specifically Honda's tune with 85, and I didn't find a content explaining the pros and the cons. You just find a bunch of dynos videos on YouTube, which of car tuning with 85, but they don't explain nothing, just pretty raw videos. You see the car and the dyno running with 85. But this is gonna be a short video, and I'm gonna explain to you the process that it'll take and the pros and the cons, and advise you, depends on the situation, if you should use E85 or not. As you see, it's not only to get more horsepower, but look at the price difference. The premium 259, look at the 85. It's also cheap. It's also cheap. And let's see how much the total will be when the tank is full up. Stop $22.90, $23 exactly, 12 gallons, so it's pretty good. If you have used premium, we'll spend like $35, probably $38 to fill it up. There you go, you have full tank, like really full tank, around $22, $23. I mean, I just see all benefit and overall, unless, so as you saw, E85 is way cheaper than the 93 octane. Pretty much the tuner says E85 is 3 horsepower. Let's say I wouldn't tune my car the way it was with all motor. I has like 216, 225 horsepower, somewhere around that. I did it with 93. If I would have done the 285 during that time, I would have made probably 260, 275 horsepower. It's not much different that it makes. All right. I didn't decide to tune 85 when I was on motor because I need to do more upgrades, change fuel pump, and more other stuff. And also, I didn't tune because I didn't have a E85 gas station around my house, like, or they call it flex fuel gas station around my house. But since I moved close to Long Island, Queens, between Queens and Long Island, there is more gas stations that have the service of flex fuel or 85. All right, so my car make on the dyno around 365 for E85. The car could make more, but because it has some problem with the fuel pump inside, stuff like that. So the tuner, it didn't put more boost on the car because the car was running lean. But the car, if it would have made the same tune with 93 octane, the car would have made around 290, 295. So the car made 365 horsepower. I will eventually retune the car with Ryan, and we're gonna make it right this time because we're running a return line now, and we've changed spark plugs, and we do some other modification. So what's the pros of the 85? Those that I just mentioned. You got more horsepower. Eventually, the gas is way cheaper, as you saw, like less than $2 for E85, less than $2 for a car that for a gas that will help you run the engine better, less knocking. I mean, it just gain, right? Okay, what's the cons? The cons, well, depends on the situation. There's no cons. If you live, if you daily your car, right? If you daily your car and you don't have a E85 close on nearby to you, if you turn your car with 85, it's not a good idea because you're gonna have to drive far, whatever you can find a gas station who provides E85 and full up with fuel 5 gallons or 10 gallons, whatever you find, of E85, and you have to pour in all the time. That's in case that you really need the E85 gas. So if you daily your car and you don't have, really? It's my car. What do you want? I'm making a video. Did you wait for me to stop? To finish? Like I was saying, yeah, that's him right there. That's Coco. So what I was saying was, if you daily your car, if you daily your car, but you also have an 85 available to come back to work from home, yeah, it's a good idea. You can turn to 85 and you're gonna have fun with the car, and it will be no issue. But still, let's say if you wanna do I'm talking about if you actually daily your car. Let's say you wanna make a trip you live in New York, you wanna go to PA. All right, you might can make it in one time, the trip to PA. But what about to come back from PA or Connecticut somewhere or some other state? Then you're gonna have to manage somehow to figure it out in the highway, in where to find an E85 gas station around there. So do you understand how things gonna get complicated, right? So that's why many people, when they daily their car, they don't tune with E85, right? I have a friend, he's a YouTube follower. She also follows me on Instagram. Shout out to Janjo. He has a 2007, I think, Honda Accord, and he told me he's on motor right now. He wanted to tune the car, and I told him you should tune it with 85, get more horsepower, or less. You don't have a gas station. He told me, nah, we have a lot of gas stations with 85. I can tune it with 85 with no problem. So in his case, in Florida, he says he had a lot of E85 gas station around. E85 is like really common around there, so it's good. Well, that's one of the cons. That's the only cons I would say for E85, that you need to have access to the 85. If you don't have access to 85, so don't do it. There is some people say that when it's cold, the 85 is a problem to start it up because the temperature affects it, whatever. Well, Ryan confirmed that is not true. You have to, it's the tuner have to play with the cold start settings, and you will have no problem with cold start. It doesn't matter, you have 93 or 85. When I have my car tuned with old motor, I always have problem with the cold start, and I didn't have E85. It was the tuner who tuned my car when I was on motor. He didn't know much about K-tuner, I guess, so he didn't play with the cold start settings. So my friend Diego always told me, nah, it's nothing with the turbo bar, it's nothing with the TPS sensor, it's the tune. I was like, how is the tune? He said, yeah, it's the tune. At the end of the day, yes, it was the tune. All right. So if you decide to tune your car with 85, you're gonna have more horsepower. I recommend it to you, if you go into the E85 tune, you're gonna need a wideband. Get a wideband that actually Ryan recommended to me, and I didn't want to spend the money, or I didn't have the money to spend because it costs more than a regular wideband. The wideband that comes with E85 ready, it comes with a sensor that will tell you when you gas up how much percent of ethanol you have, how much percent of actually 85. Like there is always, like gas station. Some people say, oh, this gas station is better, this 93 is better than this and this. So pretty much I put whatever I see 85 available, I just put it. I don't feel any difference on the car, so it should be 85. But I think in the future I might do that just to make sure that I'm getting the really 85% ethanol of the E85. All right, guys, something that I just remember about if you, let's say you want to make a long trip on your car that is tuned with 85, there is a solution for that. The solution is that the tuner have to make you 2 maps. If you have a K tuner, right? I'm pretty sure with Honda is the same, but you have, in my case, I have K tuner. The tuner will make you 2 maps. So if you take a long trip, right, and you still have some left 85 there or whatever, and you just need to stop for gas in your long trip, you pull up to the gas station, park in the side, go and hook up your laptop, and upload your map with 93 octane gas on 89 or 91, whatever map the tuner does to you for regular gas. So you upload the map with the 93 and you just made your whole trip. Normally the car will run just fine, and in the way back when you want to pour E85 again, you just upload the second map of E85, and that's it. That's the solution. So it's not even a pro or cons, it's just there is a solution for that. And I just remind that Ryan told me that if you want to run with 93, I just make you another map with 93, and the only thing you have to do is hook up your laptop and just refresh the computer with the 93 map. All right, so I just remind me that. All right, guys, so I don't think I left anything else behind in this video, but I decided to make it to explain to you guys, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribe, just to explain about E85 and what it meant and what's the pros and what's the cons. At the end of the day, I'm happy with 85. I'm not dealing the Accord anymore. I have the Type R there. Type R is the car I can take it anywhere. That's why I don't want to mess up with the Type R and putting racing parts and tuning 85. I want the car to be just stock, be just safe, so I can move and go wherever I want. Now Smoke is my racing car that I take it to fool around and play around, and eventually I will take it to the track just to see how it does on the quarter model. But so far, 85, saving money, free horsepower, and saving money for gas as well. So, okay guys, I hope you like this video. If you like what you saw, please like, consider subscribe if you like. And any questions, sometimes I don't get the comments on YouTube. Sometimes I get late. If you want, just hit me up give me a follow on Instagram, and whenever I have the time, I will gladly respond to any of your questions. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and see you next time.